Come and turn a pot with me, and let me cook up a rainbow. Come and turn a pot with me, and let me cook up a rainbow. Yes, you cook in the country, and you cook on the sea. Yes, you cook in the kitchen, now come and cook.
Hey, it's your girl, it's Chef J here. We are going to be cooking up a rainbow, natural and whole. Now, what's the most beautiful thing in the world is making your own jam. You can make a fridge jam, you can also make traditional jam. I'll do fridge jam in another session, but right now in this episode we're going to be looking at strawberry and orange jam. Oh yes. So you'll need 2 kilograms of strawberries, 1 lime, squeezing. Now remember, roll it, press it down, roll it, round in a circle, then back and forward, until it comes really soft. And then cut it and squeeze it. 1 orange, squeezed and dehulled, take out the seeds, and 1 kilogram of jam sugar. So to 2 kilograms of fruit, you'll need 1 kilogram of sugar. You can use jam sugar, you can use brown sugar, but it will take a little longer to dissolve, but it's actually really beautiful because you get the actual flavour of the natural cane. So it's almost like strawberry and cane jam. So the things that you'll need a white saucer, which you're going to place in the freezer. So place it in that freezer now. And you're going to need a saucepan. And I would recommend, if you had a wooden spoon, the jam will start sticking to the spoon and make life difficult. So I would use a silicone spatula because it's easier at high heat to take it off of that particular spatula. And usually the bendy ones, that's really quite nice. So here goes. You got your pen and paper? You got it. Get your pen and paper right now. Go. All right, you have it now? Okay, good. Place a white saucer in the freezer. As I said, you're going to use that for testing later on whether or not the jam is ready. Now, in your saucepan for the jam, place all your cut and washed strawberries, lime, orange, and orange pieces. You might not want the skin, so you cut the orange in half. And then after you've squeezed it with your hands, then what you will do is you'll use a spoon to take out all those little bits, those little lovely bits where the orange taste comes from. And I'd like you to use a little of the lime rind. So get a grater and just grate like about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Do that 4 times on different parts of the lime. So you have a little of the lime rind. Now you're going to place this saucepan, place it on your hob at heat level 3. You're going to cook it quickly but not boil the jam, and then you're going to turn it down eventually. So once it starts to boil up, what you're going to do, turn it down a little, but you don't actually want it to simmer. You actually want it to kind of like cook up so that you get the reaction between the lime, the fruit, the sugar, creating that jam consistency. So you need, relatively high heat, but you're not boiling it. You're simmering it. So anyway, you're going to mix it well with your silicone spatula, as I said, and leave it to cook down to a thick sauce. You don't keep mixing it the whole time. What you might want to add, some people add butter. You can add vegetable fat, Trex, which is really nice. Add about the equivalent of like about 2 tablespoons. It just gives it a silky texture. And you can use coconut oil, but what will happen is that the oil, as they say in the Caribbean, will start to sleep when you put it in the fridge. So, and it will look white, kind of room temperature. So, it may look like something's gone wrong with your jam. But I use coconut oil, I love it. And what you're going to do is remove the white gunky mass that forms on the top. So you need a stainless steel cooking spoon to kind of take off that white mass off of the top, because what you don't want is for that foamy bit to be in the jam. It will cause your jam to go off very quickly. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Let's not get microbiological on you. And then you're going to do that for 4 to 5 minutes. And then you're going to remove the saucer from the freezer. Now, as you remove the saucer, spoon out a little of the jam that's cooking onto the saucer, and then run your finger through the middle. Now, if it remains apart and you see that white space in the middle and the jam doesn't come together, if it stays like the Red Sea, your jam is ready. Take the pot off the fire, leave it open. Yeah. Remove it from the heat, but don't mix. Now you're going to prepare your sanitized glass jam bottles and place it on a tray near the pot. So how you sanitize your glass jam bottles is you basically wash them with clean soapy water, rinse them with hot water. Hot water helps things to dry quickly. Put it on a tray in the oven at about 100 degrees for no more than about 5 to 8 minutes till it's perfectly dry on the inside. You don't want any water, you don't want any fungus forming or toxins building. And then you take it out of the oven, you put it at the side, and then you decant or spoon your jam into the jam jars and fill it right to the top. Now what you might want to do is knock it, so that knock your jam on the counter to make sure that there are no air bubbles. Remove any air bubbles and fill the jam right to the top, and then cover tightly with the cover, and the heat will seal the jam jar. Now leave it tighten for 24 hours, and before using it, do not open it until you need to use it. And I pray that you have some wonderful, wonderful jam and that you share it with your friends. So that should last up to 4 weeks, but I doubt you're going to keep it there for much more than a few days. When you make your natural jam using strawberries, I tend to use blackberries, raspberries as well. I mix them. I do different mixes. One mix I did was cherries, the Morello cherries and orange and mandarin. Oh, that was beautiful. And the reason why I always add a citrus or some lime is basically, instead of using pectin, created pectin, then it creates its own pectin. Also use half-ripe fruit. Don't use ripe fruit, because it will cause the jam to be really mushy and it won't solidify the way you'd like it. So cook up a rainbow, enjoy this summer, and create your own jams. I'd love to see some pictures. Share this link with the world. There are those people who haven't got time to write things down, so they can listen to this over and over and over again, and you can download it. Anyway, take care. Chef J signing out. Cook up a beautiful rainbow. Come and turn a pot with me, and let's cook up a rainbow. Take care now. Bye.
Yeah, come and turn a pot with me, and let me cook up a rainbow. Come and turn a pot with me, and let me cook up a rainbow. Yes, you're cooking the country, and you cook on the sea. Yes, you cook in the kitchen, now come and cook.